welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2E's Know Why. You heard me, 2E's Know Why. And in this video, we are going to be reacting for the very first time to Tom MacDonald, You Missed. If you're ready for me to react to You Missed by Tom MacDonald, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play my intro. Yeah. Coffee sip, your coffee sip, yeah. Yo. Bang. Let's take that down. Let's pull that up. Before we get started, please do me a favor. Like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. It helps me. I appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV to all the reactions I do here on the channel, okay? So hit the subscribe button, make friends in the comments, become family by following that Discord link in the description. Over there, I get to know you better. You get to know me better. You'll know when I'm going live, when those lives are, what time they start, and also what the themes are, yeah? So hit that link over to our Discord where you'll stay more tapped in. All right. Okay. Folks, this is, I don't want this channel, obviously, snap, to be politically charged, though sometimes we may cover, songs and concepts that discuss political stuff. Right. But I feel like this is, for one, an artist I cover pretty regularly already, but what is happening, what has happened yesterday is like history. And you know, like this is gonna go down in the history, but like the history books of the future, which, you know, books online, whatever, you know, history is going to remember this moment this way, and there's a lot of heavy gravitas to it. So this reaction may get a little you know, and if you don't feel comfortable, I totally get it. But I feel like I don't want to shy away from talking about something this piece of history, just to worry about, you know, whether or not covering subjects hurts someone's feelings or something like that. I have no malice in my heart for nobody. I just want to watch this because this is, you know, this is a piece of art about a historic event that happened yesterday. I hope you can understand. All right, no more time wasted. Let's go. Events that took place yesterday are a horrifying example of political extremism in America. Correct. During a rally, shots were fired in an attempt on Donald Trump's life. Haven't seen the rally yet. They missed.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to you're racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God.
Oh.
The left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the we're equals. I thought you valued how I used to think that the
Sorry, prop gun owner. Sorry, the left can't aim. Hilarious.
woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were.
That's what I can't get over, when people are just trying to, like, and not that, you know, killing innocent people isn't part of, you know, history too, for causes that they think are greater than, you know, one or two casualties or whatever it is. But it's just showing how sickening it's getting, you know. Ugh.
We're tolerant.
And as a proud gun owner, I hate what happened because this person had access to firearms, and then whether, you know, of his right mind or not of his right mind, or maybe being pressured by an outside influence, He put those weapons that I want to be readily available for all Americans to be scrutinized because of the actions that happen here. So like this thing has so many layers to it. Um, but you know, I think talking about it is probably pretty good. All right, let's go.
Thought with freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left.
Oh. By making him Kennedy line is crazy.
You hate, bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop him, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest? Go hard. Wanna burn flags? Go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Oh wait, does he say some shit? Yeah, it's just the slow mo. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. Slow mode out. While the socials are over there. Yo, okay. So let's unpack a little bit. We have to look at this as art, right? I think I have uncertainty on what's going on. I don't know. This is very Matrix to me because it's so like uncanny that something like this would happen in today's day and age, right? And so like to me, it's something kind of fishy about what's going on, right? I don't totally know, but I do know that somebody's innocent. Somebody innocent died, and even to a degree, I don't know if you consider Trump innocent or not, but like he even took a shot, so it's like there's a person in critical condition as well, so it's like there are people who were pained and loss of life, but like the uncanniness of like hearing that there was an assassination on a potential presidential candidate, an ex-president, if you will, while there was Secret Service there and security throughout the town and hundreds, I'm sure thousands of people sitting there with all phones and so many cameras and stuff like that, that it's just like, this seems very matrixy, and since we don't know what's going on, right, I would like to assume that Tom is taking advantage of the emotion that could be packed behind someone who would be maybe like someone who leans further right, and how they would immediately accuse the left of doing this, right? Thank God the left can't aim. Like I heard the joke was like, luckily the shooter was far left. You know what I mean? Right? Correct. I guess you can't say right in a scenario where you use direction for affirming question or affirming word. You got to use correct. or true, or is that true? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, man. So like he says that, and so like that's understandable that he's sitting there on that. So if you're like someone who like leans left or votes left, and you're like, damn, he's accusing me, you could take it that way, or you could just be like, it's kind of sitting there for art, because somebody would probably say the same thing about that. I've already seen people posting, I need the same energy when a school gets shot up and da 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 da. And it's just like, yo, who says there's not? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's just like, um, even when he's saying like the left can't aim, that's low hanging fruit, because that would be the obvious opposition of the right's candidate, right? Um, but also too is like I don't think Tom is without being aware that there's even some powers above, above both parties controlling all this shit. So I wouldn't directly just blame the left. I would blame the elite that kind of try and make the rules and regulations for the entire globe, and why they had this scenario allowed to be set up or whatever, or, you know what I mean? So I really think this also is going to divide some people. I think it's going to unite some people. I think it's going to divide some people. And I just want, if you're watching this reaction, I want you and people like you and people around here, around with me, to just realize that people are going to have a difference of opinion about what's going on, but we should be able to discuss that in some sort of playing field where we're not insulting or tearing down one another. We're literally just trying to ask questions or play statements, and it should be an area where most things are good. There are a few things that we won't tolerate, obviously, especially like harm to children and stuff like that. No, we ain't doing none of that shit. We will all unite against that. That shit ain't allowed. But like, if you're like, I have this opinion, and you're like, I oppose that opinion, and it's something else, most of the stuff goes. You know what I mean? So that's the type of community we building around here, and I'm just taking a chance to, actually see this video, hear what Tom has to say. But now, like, as I'm leaving, I just want to, reiterate some of my point of views. And so that's why I think the ability for everybody to speak on this, and then where I think that there's a grand overall deciding percentage of people that tells, the left and the right what to do, or they try and control both. You know what I mean? So trying to get mad at either per se side of this dictatorship, this two party, not dictatorship, democracy. Golly, you see what on my mind is. Um, it, there's got to be somebody who's controlling all the switches behind both parties. So I wouldn't get too hung up on what seems like if you oppose to Tom's point of view on this, and you're like, he's saying you can't shoot, you'd be like, damn, it's not like that. I wouldn't get caught up in that. I think figuring out a way to be creative and speak about literally an attempted assassination of a presidential candidate and ex-president. Say that out your mouth and try and tell me this isn't some big shit. And so I needed a platform where I could discuss it too, because I don't think anybody's life is worth power in presidential debates or races, presidential races and stuff like that. Politics. I don't think I don't think the death is the answer to anything, really. Not much stuff, unless in the moment you're trying to hurt me in mine, and then yes, that is the answer. But other than that, I don't think that's the way to get things done. So I don't think anyone to, and I'm glad Trump is okay. My condolences go out to the family, or I think it's just one person reported lost their life, another person was in critical condition. So I want to send my prayers and condolences out to both of those two people. And I think if we're good Americans, you all could do the same, because I just want a place that's safe from that. you know, that level of manipulation. I just want a place that's safe from that. And so take it or leave it. Anyways, enjoy any part of this reaction. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next reaction. All right, peace.